Hi, I'm Lage. Today we're going to be looking at TheBeast, which is a series of Chrome extensions that launch June 1st at 9 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to go over all the details and prices. I packed some bonuses for you that we're going to go over, and then we're going to get a first-hand look at all these extensions. So stay tuned, and if you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe. So what is TheBeast? TheBeast is a series of Chrome extensions that work with Facebook and Messenger together to really improve your selling, your prospecting, and your customer management. And if you go to any of the orange links on my page, which the link is down in the description, it'll take you right here. And these orange links will take you straight to the sales page. They're pretty much going to show you the Schedule Beast, which is their main product that they're pushing. The Schedule Beast will work on pretty much any browser, Chrome, Brave, Opera, Microsoft Edge, and it's really simple. When you purchase it, it'll send you the links and they send you a tutorial on how to function all these extensions. So I mean, top-notch support for sure, super easy to install, and the functionality is just flawless. So let's get into it. So who's the Schedule Beast perfect for? Online marketers, social media influencers, multi-level marketing participants, social media managers, business owners, and marketing agencies. So basically anyone who could benefit from a planned and scheduled posting strategy on Facebook, specifically for profiles, pages, and groups. And so the front end, when you'd be getting the Schedule Beast, would be either $17 a month or $47 a year. Or during this launch, which is from June 1st, 9 a.m. Eastern to the end of June 4th on Friday at midnight Eastern. So you get the front end, which gives you a complete content calendar for scheduling posts in advance that will appear on your personal Facebook timeline, as well as groups you are an admin of. Super useful, great for setting up regular posts without having to go in every day, and worst of all, getting distracted and going down the Facebook rabbit hole. That's very true, because you get lost on Facebook or pretty much any website really quickly. It's easy to get distracted or caught up replying to people. You just get distracted going through your pages, and this really makes it much easier, so that way you can scroll your regular Facebook post and not have to worry about engaging in prospects or leads. But let's move on. So your first one-time offer is the Friend Beast, which starts off $27 a month or $67 a year. Or during this pre-launch, June 1st to June 4th, is a one-time payment of $97. And what this really does is it helps you expand the audience by finding targeted connections via keywords, relevant groups, requesting them, and messaging them. The next one-time offer would be the Post Beast, which is at $17 a month or $47 a year, or a one-time special launch payment of $67. And this pretty much auto replies to the comments people leave on your post by sending customizable messages based on keywords and settings, or lack of, including variable messages for totally natural appearance. We'll get into it. I'm not going to go through a full demo, but I'll show you briefly through all of these extensions. They're very handy if you're looking to expand, on your Facebook platform, so to speak. So next up would be the Messenger Beast, $27 a month or $67 a year, or a one-time launch special of $97. So this one turns Messenger into a full-fledged customer relationship manager. You can categorize people with color coding and labels, take notes on contacts, store phone and email info right into the messenger, create and send canned messages, and send info via webhooks to Google Calendar, autoresponders, and more. Super handy for sure. I'll get into that one. And then your final one-time offer for TheBeast, which is $297 a month or $1,997 a year, or a one-time payment of special launch payment of $2,997. So this is actually a very special partner program that gives you buyers 50 buyers licenses for each product that can sell after the launch is done, and make 100% of the recurring money from themselves. Just like the other Beast products, this is a monthly, yearly subscription, but during the launch, they can get in a one-time high-ticket price that pays you an amazing $1,500 in commission. So it can, repeat, and so on. So some key benefits you might be interested is you save huge amounts of time for sure. You can you can schedule it with the TheBeast. You can go in and label people, put notes. We'll get all into this and really prevent a rabbit hole of distraction, because you know how Facebook can go. It's easy to get distracted. You have your squirrel moments for sure. I do it. I'm guilty. I get distracted, and I know I really need to be working, be productive. I got kids, so I got to, make sure I'm spending time with them and not getting too distracted on social media. Also, you could systemize posting for results. You can curate high engagement posts, just like you're promoting a product or a service. You can really go on there and keep the engagement going, because the last thing you want is your engagement falling off, and that's not going to bring you any financial gain if you're not keeping engagement with your prospects, or even your customers that you already have. You want to keep them going. You want to keep a good relationship. So you can tap into group traffic for leads and sales, your secret weapon. You can post somewhere manually. TheBeast can post there automatically. So you schedule it, don't even have to think about it, go on vacation. Maybe you got appointments, you got yoga, whatever. You could set it up automatically. So once again, if you go down to the link in the description, this takes you right to this page that I'm looking at right now. Any of these orange links with the white lettering will take you straight to the sales page, which pretty much I've summarized all on this page. Obviously it goes into more detail, more sales lingo. But if you haven't already done so, I appreciate it if you hit the like and the subscribe button. All right, so let's get into some bonuses that I packed for you real quick. And then I really want to get into the extensions, because there's a lot to unpack. I'm not going to go into too much because I really don't want this video to drag on. But my first bonus I pack with you is the Fuego multiplier, or it's mainly based for traffic, because you want to get traffic to your Facebook, to your products, to your social media platforms. This goes into it. I used it. A lot of people I know use it. Very good. I packed it exclusively if you go through my link, and you do end up buying the product. Also, bonus number 2 is to maximize your profits, because you want to be able to figure out every which way you can make some more money. And then if you do the partner program, maybe you could even figure out ways to help their potential customers get more money. So bonus number 2, exclusive, if you purchase through one of these links, And then your final bonus that I packed in here is urgency. So you definitely want urgency on the products that you're selling, maybe your services. Um, this goes into good detail, good tutorial on it. I packed it with you through traffic, profit maximizing, and urgency because these limited time, these timely offers. You want to make sure that the customer knows how much time they have. And speaking of which, there is one on here that I packed or that I put at the very top. It's at the top and it's at the very bottom. Um, but it runs out. So when this timer hits 0, these bonuses are no longer good. I actually synced this with the launch, so that way you don't have to go. I mean, obviously these links will take you straight to the sales page where you can see it, which I'll show you right now. But they have their launch right here too. See, 3 days, 18 hours. So when this timer, falls off, that's it. So, let's get into it. So let's go over to my Facebook real quick. This is my marketing, my business Facebook. I keep my personal Facebook to myself, as I recommend you do too, because in marketing you get a lot of people trying to market their services as well. So let's get into it. So the first one we got is the Schedule Beast. So hold on, it's refreshing really quick. It took a while to get to this point in the video and it needs to refresh. So I use Brave, but I'm sure it's going to be in the same area on most browsers, especially Chrome. I think Chrome, you have them that come across right here. Brave, it's simply just click this little jigsaw puzzle piece right here, and you come down and you find your extensions. So Schedule Beast we'll go over first, since that's the first one that they're advertising. So you come over here and it populates right here and you click it. Okay, so first thing you do when you get the product, you're going to want to change your password. I did it right away because they give you some generic password like 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, you don't want that. So next thing up you want to do is you want to link your Facebook settings. So you come over here and you link your Facebook. So I linked my and you can title it too, Facebook profile, a group. I'm in a few groups. I just didn't, for demonstration purposes, I just kept it simple and just put one. Okay, so then you move on up here to the calendar. So when you start scheduling things, it's going to populate, and it works. He demonstrates it in the video, and it's really easy to do. And you can separate it by quotes, or tags, and then as well as post types. So I'll get into that right now. So we don't have any scheduled posts coming up, so there's nothing there. But then you have your content library. So obviously when you start scheduling posts, it'll start populating in these little number circles. But these were preloaded, and you can change them when you come up right here to the tags. You can add as many as you want, and you can change the color, any color. You can put the code in, or you can trash them. But super simple. Turn on and off the extension, or turn off and off the schedule beast. All right. So next up, I'm going to go to the friend beast. Okay, so friend beast is good because you want to make sure that you don't have a lot of pending friends, because when you got a lot of pending friends, Facebook thinks that what's going on with your account. Like, okay, so let's go on over to the friend. Where is the friend beast? There it is, right here, friend beast. Okay, so when you do the friend beast, you got a bunch of pending friends. You can just delete them. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now. but I do have quite a few pending. When you market, you get a lot of people, you get a lot of spam accounts. Okay, so that's not all of it. So you come up here, this little menu icon right here, the hamburger icon, little menu. You can unfriend all, which will literally unfriend all, which might be good if you're trying to start fresh. Maybe you have too many spam accounts. But you just come right down here to the settings. You can also change your password here. Come right down to the settings and you can create messages. So say you want to add a bunch of people, which I'll get into in just a second. You want to set up some messages that you want to have preset. So, you know, when you receive a new friend request, or when you accept a friend request, or when you decline a friend request, you can, you know, select all of them or just a few of them. But they put a little note here because it's very true. If you make any changes, it's always good to refresh it before you try to do anything. And then you have your groups. So maybe you have different groups that you're in, and you have different, you're trying to gain more friends. And I'll show you how to do it right now. So I'm just going to click that out. And you would go to your groups. I'll go to my groups right now. I think I broke Facebook. It's taking a long time. All right. So you come over here to your groups. I'm just going to go to work from home because I set some groups up for demonstration purposes. I think my computer is updating. It's really slow right now. Okay, so what you do is you go to your group, whatever group you've set up to do, and you come over here to members. Okay. This is a good way to gain gain friends, gain prospects. Okay, so maybe you're selling, you know, a certain product that you think people might be interested. You join the group, you go straight to their members, and what you can do is you come back up here. I would first note that how many moderators there are, because it's kind of shunned upon to start adding a bunch of people in a new group, especially the admins. So you come over here, you come down to TheBeast, and then you can start adding friends. This is how easy it is. You can set up an interval where it starts looking up, you know, 3, 5, or even seconds, 10. I wouldn't really go anything under 5, and he says that in the demo video. I would probably stick around 5 or 10. You don't want to get kicked for, you know, spamming or reported. So maybe 5 or 10 minute. And also make sure you have enough segments that you set up so it doesn't look like you spammed a bunch of friends. And then obviously you can select a number of requests, so, you know, you're not spamming the entire list. Or you can do infinite. So what I would recommend is, you see how many moderators and admins there are. In here, there's only 2, so maybe I would start from 3. You know, start from the first person. And then you can put in keywords. If they have, you know, right under their name in their little description, if they have, let's say, affiliate, you know, marketing, online, work from home, whatever, you could put as many as you want here. And then you come over here and you select your group, and then you can run it. Okay, it's that simple. Look how easy that is. And then you can go, you know, make dinner, go hang out with your kids, whatever. You don't have to sit here and add a bunch of friends. You don't have to get lost in the rabbit hole. It does it behind the, you can continue to do whatever you want to do on Facebook. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Next one would be post. So let's say you dropped a post for our product or a service, and you want to keep the engagement going. You don't want to drop a link straight in the comments, because then you lost all your engagement, you know, personal engagement with all these people. that are, prospects, leads to whatever product or service or business that you're running. Okay, so the TheBeast, you have to be on your profile. So you come down to a post. I'm just going to use this one. And you come in here. Actually, you come up here to the three dots, and it gives you an option to use TheBeast. So you come up here and you click TheBeast. Create new. And it opens up a new tab. All right, this one takes a little bit, but so this is what happens. So say you post a title and a description, and you can set the keywords, any keywords. Say you have a hashtag for liking your post, or if people are interested, hashtag, such and such. Well, you can reply with a variation of different messages, which you would put in here. I would recommend, 2 or 3 or 4, so it doesn't look like you just auto replied with the same message to all the people that commented on your post. So then I recommend tagging the user, because it's a little more engaged. So you tag the user, and then you can wait for a minimum of reply for the next person, because you don't want it to auto reply really quickly to all those people, because then it looks like you just spammed them and you're not really engaging with them, which, really you do want to engage with them, but it's a very time consuming process. You have a business to run, you have all these things, you're trying to live your life, you got family, you got emergencies, you got vacations, all this stuff is to benefit you as well as them. It's mutual. So you can put a delay on your reply, like a delay, and then you can do a pause, so you can do several pauses and delays, and you can do it randomly. You can have it changed so it's not the same exact time that you replied from one post to the next. And then you can do the latest post engagement or no, and then you click save, and then you view the post. You would do this if you really want to keep the engagement going, because if people are interested, you don't want to just drop a link so that everybody can see it, because then you lost all the engagement on that post. You want, maybe to put like a segment on there up here in one of these replies, maybe like, hey, thanks for your interest. And then, I'd sent a message to your DM, your direct message or your private message, a little bit more personal, like, we'll go chat over there and I'm going to send it to you where you can, it'll be saved. They don't have to come back to a post if they want to reconnect to a link. It's straight to their DMs, so it's beneficial for that point too. So yeah, this is really good to keep engagement going, keep those leads, engage in those leads and prospects. Okay, so last up is TheBeast, which is pretty cool too. Let me click out of here and we'll go over to Messenger. So a lot of these you have to be in specific parts of your Facebook. Messenger obviously works best in Messenger. So you come right over here to the Messenger, and this is probably one of my favorite ones. So, you can expand it. It'll work. It'll look a lot better if you do that. So when my dial-up internet decides to connect. All right, so what you can do is you come over here to your extensions and you click your Messenger Beast, and then this will pop up. Okay, you can create different labels, like for example I put leads, customers, prospects, offers, non-prospects, ex-customers, whatever whatever you want. You can put as many as you want. You can delete them, change the colors. Super simple. Okay, and then over here you got your friends, and you can change them. Obviously, for demonstration purposes, I already did that. But yeah, you can change people. So I got 2 customers and maybe a prospect. Okay, and you can come up here and you can change the filter. Sent by you. So it wasn't sent by me, obviously, so there's nobody there. But if it's not by you, it'll come back. See, camera straight back. And then you come back over here to your messenger. Okay. And also you want to refresh it. I'm sorry, let me refresh this real quick. Because you want Messenger Beast to take in this new information. You just changed these people. So you wanted to know that it changed. So you can go down to the gear down there and click the speed up to 1.5 times because of my slow internet. You can speed up the video. All right, so you come back over here, you come down to Messenger Beast, and that window comes back up. Okay, so then you can set up messages. Okay, so obviously this is populated now because I've assigned labels to those people. So now I have labels assigned to them. You can add notes, notifications. You can send messages, all sorts of things. And then obviously now that I've put them in categories, I have friends. Because when you first set this up, this will be blank until you assign people labels. So these are my friends now. So the global templates, you can set up, like for example, I put up cold leads or new customers. So everybody with the cold leads, so let me go back over to my Facebook. So no, you come back over here and what do you do? Sorry about this. I think you just click on them. Yeah, I think you just click on them. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, so it puts a little icon right here down here in the message. So you click that, and then you have some options here, okay? So you come over here and you can select cold leads. You saw what I populated over here under cold leads in the global templates. So it'll select one of these. You put a variation in here, it'll select one of them. Thanks for your interest, check out our video, and then link. So then you can just click it and then, send one of them, or you can schedule it, put it at a time, subject, their email address, a time. You can set up webhooks too. So all the information gets sent through calendar, straight to your phone, everything. And then a notification message. And then yeah, this is where you could do email, phone, put their information and contact details, and then any notes you want to set up, like a married, has kids, has a pet guinea pig, you know, whatever you want to put there. Okay, so I think that about sums it up um, for all the Beast extensions. Super easy to set up. It'd probably take just a little bit getting used. Maybe you have to watch the tutorial a little bit better to get it. Obviously, I had some hiccups here, but I mean, for the most part, it's really simple and it's really easy to automate things so you can really change up your time. Um, you know, if definitely if you're trying to engage with your Facebook friends or try to increase your friends, and group contacts and stuff. So again, if you click the link down in the description, it'll take you to this bonus page, and any of these orange links will take you straight to the sales page. This launch doesn't go live till June 1st, 9 a.m. And then the launch is until June 4th till midnight, for the special. So you get the special prices. Otherwise, you won't be able to get that one-time payment special. Otherwise, you have to pay monthly or yearly, and that's it. So, as well as my bonuses, you'll get my bonuses too, all three. And then if you haven't already done so, please hit the like, subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.